Why is only the 6th generation Hayase a male? In fact, according to the lore of To Your Eternity, Hayase's descendants are divided into two types. One type is Hayase's reincarnation. It is the 1st generation Hayase who used the power of knockers to attach her soul to a descendant and achieve reincarnation. So, according to the lore, this type must be female. The other type is Hayase's non-reincarnated clansman. The only difference is that Hayase's reincarnations have more outstanding appearances, while Hayase's non-reincarnated clansmen have much more ordinary looks, and Kahaku is one of these non-reincarnated clansmen. In fact, according to the lore, not all of Hayase's clansmen are female. However, according to the family's tradition, the clan's leader must be inherited by a female. If we follow this logic, the 6th generation leader Kahaku should also be female. But why is he a male instead? In fact, 5th generation leader of the Hayase family was still a female. She was Kahaku's mother. But before she could give birth to a daughter, Kahaku's mother had already passed away. He had no choice but to become the first male leader of the Hayase family. And even though Kahaku is a male, he still cannot change the family's curse. Because the founding Hayase had an extreme obsession with Fushi, her will has been passed down through the bloodline from generation to generation. As a result, the leaders of this family are almost all deeply obsessed with Fushi and want to marry him. It's just that Hayase's reincarnations have an even more frantic level of obsession with Fushi, while the non-reincarnated clansmen tend to focus more on making Fushi understand emotions through their own efforts. Although Kahaku initially stated that he only liked women and would not develop any feelings for Fushi, but later, after seeing Fushi transform into Perona's appearance, he still couldn't help but feel his heart stir. Even when Fushi transformed into a male or a child, he still thought this was just a test.